Alright, if you guys are new to the channel, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps a ton. Without any further ado, let's get right down to it. So today we're going to be talking about Deadpool #1, the new restarted Deadpool series. Alright, so this issue starts off with Deadpool in the theater, watching a movie, being Deadpool, being stupid, laughing at people dying and, all that good stuff. And then he's actually on a contract to kill someone here, so he goes off, makes a big old scene in the theater, fights this guy, gets completely annihilated. Then, of course, it's Deadpool, so he regenerates. And the guy's a little shocked, but then, he grabs some grenades out of his pouch that the guy was making fun of and, proceeds to blow him up. Very Deadpool style. He also, of course, pulls off his clothes, so he grabs some stuffed animals and, fashions some wear out of those. But he's also, getting tired of all these really low, pathetic merc contracts. He's looking for something a little bit more exciting. And then we flash to, apparently, the Guardians of the Galaxy, who are playing Monopoly, and Star-Lord is getting incredibly frustrated with Rocket and everyone else, as they're trying to break the rules. Then Groot points out that there is a celestial flying through space, and there's nothing good about that. So, Star-Lord decides that he needs to contact the Avengers and tell them that there's a big bad guy coming and you should probably be on your toes, keeping a lookout for him. And they kind of shrug him off as whatever, no big deal. Then we get back to Deadpool and he's just kind of sad about his origin story. It's not sad enough. It's not, anything exciting. So then he goes off on some tangents here where he starts trying to retell his origin story. So he makes up some strange things here. He talks about how, what if I was a scientist who had an accident, and he kind of shows the Hulk storyline with the gamma rays and everything, and then switches over to another backstory, which is Peter Parker's story where he gets bit by a spider, and then that makes no sense because why would he get swords if he was bitten by a spider? So then he flips over to, a little bit other side of the world here, and talks about, well, I'm an alien from outer space, and then he's raised by like a hillbilly redneck family, basically making fun of Superman's origin story. But that doesn't work either, so he switches over to another origin story where he's walking outside with his family after a theater and they get killed by someone. But then Negasonic kind of catches up and she's like, that sounds kind of like a real story. And he's like, yeah, it kind of was, but I wasn't the kid. I was actually the guy who killed the parents. And it shows him, killing the parents and saying, stay away from mammal costumes, don't become a mercenary and all that vigilante stuff. It's really stupid. Don't become a cliche kid. Obviously kind of making fun of Batman's origin story. And then in the end of the comic, he kind of just says, yeah, I'm sure that kid's fine. Nothing's wrong with him. We'll probably never hear from him ever again. Well, you see him, obviously, killing people on the street and stuff. So, a little bit of foreshadowing there. Yeah, but that pretty much sums up the first issue of Deadpool. Thoughts on there? A little disappointed, I think. It was some little funny things here and there with the stuffed animals and I think the best part was definitely the origin story flashback changes and everything. That was kind of funny, but a little underwhelming, I'd say, for a first issue. Hopefully, we'll see some more of the true wild Deadpool come out here a little bit. Just hope for the best here. That the next issues kind of pick up the pace a little bit here, and we find a little bit more exciting content. All in all, if you guys like the video, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps a ton. Hit that notification bell too as well so you know when all of our new stuff comes out. If you have any other comics or Marvel questions or anything you want me to cover, maybe for the movies, maybe about certain characters, who they are, their origins, or maybe some old comic book stories or some of the new ones. Whatever you guys are interested in, just let me know and I'll see what I can do to look into it for you. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.